Welcome to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, Super Bowl 58 between the NFC champion Washington Commanders and the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens. I'm your host Connor Schreck here with our Commanders expert Sam Dine and our Ravens expert Noah Hamilton. I'll go first to you, Sam. What did you think of Sam Howell's superb second season breakout?
I mean, he most certainly excelled in a defensive primary division. The young man surpassed all expectations, played at an MVP caliber level with 40 total touchdowns on the year. And who is this to shock when you have a three-headed monster in that receiving core with Curtis Samuel, Terry McLaurin, and Jahan Dotson, and you've got two great backfield mates, those being Antonio Gibson and Brian Robinson Jr. It's not shocking at all that Howe surpassed all expectations, especially when they were really low, and he led this Commanders team offensively really well.
Thanks, Sam. Now we'll go to the other quarterback, Lamar Jackson. How did you think he did this year?
I think Lamar Jackson had a great year. 36 touchdowns total, 6 interceptions. So he was really able to keep the turnovers down. He had a great receiving core help with Zay Flowers and Odell Beckham. Even Rashad Bateman helping out in there, with the fourth wide receiver, Laquan Treadwell, being pretty good in the slot. I see that the defense was pretty good too, especially with the outside linebackers and the linebacking core. We were able to pick up another cornerback in free agency, which really helped, having another third option there with Marlon Humphrey and Caillou Blue Kelly and Rocky Sin. So I think that the Ravens really have a great chance in this Super Bowl against the Commanders, who have a great defensive line, but I think the Ravens offense can really prevail over them.
And speaking of that defensive line, how do you think that helped them get there?
Well, I mean, it will certainly help us in the Super Bowl, but Chase Young and Montez Sweat with 20 combined sacks. This D-line, not only deep, but incredibly star-studded. I mean, it's unfortunate that both Sweat and Chase Young have expiring deals after this year, but they certainly played like they had expiring deals, looking for a large extension, and it was great to have a full year of Chase Young. And you've got guys like Jonathan Allen and Daron Payne, two of the best in the business. Both recently got extensions, handling that D-line. So I think the D-line came up huge, and hey, you're facing a run-first quarterback in Lamar Jackson, a run-first offense. It will take a huge game, but a game that is manageable at that for them to win tonight.
Thank you for that. Now we'll go to the other side. How do you think first-year offensive coordinator Todd Monken will help Lamar get around the defensive line?
I think Todd Monken has really helped with this scheme for the Ravens. As Greg Roman, he ran all these screen passes that were just terrible for Lamar. You're throwing a quick pass on 3rd and 15 that can maybe get you 2 or 3 yards just to go punt it away. But with Todd Monken, he can be more aggressive as a coordinator and can help with these schemes a lot, especially with trying to confuse the Commanders' defense with a good balance of passing and running from Lamar.
I agree, as with every Super Bowl, being aggressive is the key. That'll do it for this segment of the Super Bowl 58 halftime show, a pregame show sponsored by State Farm. We'll be back after this with more from Las Vegas, Nevada.